those are the people you see every day. Someone's gonna get banged.
Yeah, multiple celebrities hooked up, started dating because they were in the same movie.
Oh yeah.
The restaurant industry is like notorious for that as well.
Yeah.
Server world.
I have no doubt. You constantly work with the same people.
True. It's basically like any
That's
type of, like, the state workers, definitely. That shit's going down. It's like high school there.
I think it's just people in general. I think that's
Yeah.
just a human thing.
It's
just, people going, fuck, man, these animal instincts that we always try to avoid. Fuck.
Yep.
Somewhere somebody's getting banged right now.
That's true.
But what's up, people? We are live, and yes,
that's a good way. That's a good way to start. We're about to bang some people's ear and eye drums.
Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you guys enjoy this thrashing, because this is.
We're about to enter your ears and your eyes, whether visually and audibly.
Don't worry, you'll be able to walk normal again at the end of it.
We're hoping
you won't even know I was there.
And that's because of his size or lack thereof. But that's beside the
point. He has a low voice and he's small in the pants.
There's a reason his nickname's Tiny.
Oh shit! This is how we're starting this one off tonight, Mom.
Off to a good
start.
What's
up, Susan?
Thanks for tuning in, though.
We're good to see you.
And sorry for James's filthy mouth. So, anyways, people, we were talking about cupping balls.
Shit, I forgot my drink.
That sounds approximate. Correct.
So tonight's one is our first of the whole birthday episodes, which came up with this idea super late because everybody's birthday passed before this idea.
Except mine.
And mine. Mine's in November.
Wow.
So what we did was, because Chris's birthday was last Sunday, he's 40.
I'm 39, jackass. I've got one more year to go before I'm a protected category, based on recent HR training.
I'm there soon.
Protected category.
But anyway, his birthday, like I said, was last Sunday. James's and Chris's passed already, so James is taking next month, August. Chris, are you taking September?
Mm-hmm.
Chris is taking September, and obviously I'm waiting until my birthday. If Ibrahim ever appears again, whatever your birthday is, man. But
again, we should caveat that with, remember, 3-hour limits on movies.
If it's no. If it's the birthday picks, we're not doing 6 hours. You know what I mean? We're not doing 6 hours because that's just crazy.
That's a work day.
It is, especially, and the biggest reason I say that is because it's like Horror with Sir Sturdy twice a week, Popcorn and Pints, and I'm helping him out with the Midnight Matinee. I'm on there for the Marvel thing for a little bit, so it's like that. Plus, Sir Sturdy's Watch Party, aka Watch with Sturdy, # Watch with Sturdy, which I am so fucking happy to announce this, people. I said it last night, I'm gonna say it again. I text these guys at like midnight. They're all asleep because they're old, well, except for Chris, Puerto Rican Chris. I made my first $4 on a stream last night, and I was happy as fuck.
You didn't know? I didn't know.
$1 an
inch. You
inch.
could make money off your stream.
Yeah, $1 an inch.
No, they didn't. They weren't going off my size because it would have been a lot more money than that.
Just foreskin.
I mean,
$1
50
an inch of just foreskin.
Anyways, people.
Was it half price, 50 cents?
Over on Stream Lounge, the Watch was 30.
Half chub.
There. And so yeah, I'm just completely ignoring these guys right now.
Sir Sturdy, aka Gonzo.
But what I will be doing is with the Watch Party stuff, I will be doing horror with Sir Sturdy.
Too hard.
There is a Stream Lounge for Popcorn and Pints for like 9 horror movies. And again, I'm professional at this. I can just keep
like
going.
a fucking anteater.
That was wow. There's a lot of TikTok on this show. I feel like we talk about that and other weird shit.
I'm just
a
trying
whole bag of dicks.
Yeah, I'm just trying to disrupt your little monologue here.
Oh, it's now. I've completed it. Just tune in to Watch with 30 people. One of these nights we'll be co-hosting a watch party. You guys will not want to fucking miss that.
No.
You won't. So, with all that long-winded shit that I was saying, I didn't even say what I was supposed to be saying about
What's
this.
good, Hyper? How you doing?
And he picked My Name is Bruce and this other stupid-ass movie.
Yes, I did.
Long ass title.
The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
I love it. I love it.
And listen, I want to put this out there. We're going to talk about My Name is Bruce first, but I want to put this out there. Listen, I picked Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent because it's something I actually really wanted to watch. Not because your hatred of Nicolas Cage was just kind of like icing on a cake.
See, and I find that hard to believe, and I know we're going to get into this. I know we're going to get into this when we get to this movie. As a matter of fact, while we're discussing My Name is Bruce, I'm going to make a new pop-up for Cage Rage because I don't have that old one. I'm going to get a whole new one. Make something simple up right now while we're discussing My Name is Bruce. So if you see me looking to the side like this or my eyes are kind of glanced like this, I'll still be talking. I'm just creating something really quick. Quick and simple. But
what are people drinking, if anything?
Ginger ale. And I'll tell you what, during this stream, I had a nice strong drink. I took a few sips of it. I was like, I'm going to put this in the fridge for tomorrow night's podcast. And then, like, we got these little, it's not even up here, these little shot bomb things. And it's like a vodka tequila. It's a margarita. It has vodka tequila and then whatever the flavoring is.
Mm-hmm.
I took a shot of that. And I'm chilling. I decided to, like, I got to pee real quick. Let me pause my stream. And I was like, you know what? Anybody watching the stream, you smoke, you drink, whatever, even if it's not alcohol, grab that, and I'll come back and take a shot. So I decided to go downstairs and get the 100 proof vodka and bring my happy ass on upstairs and take that shot, knowing that I only ate once that day, and it was earlier, like early evening, late afternoonish. Now, had I eaten something else, I'd have been fine. So
you are not 18 anymore, my guy.
And no, it ain't even that. I should have just ate, but it's part of that. But it's not just that. Like I should have. I know, you're supposed to eat. And I had to.
That's meant to clean wounds out, not be drunk.
I had the horrible spins. That were fucking.
Oh shit!
I'm just picturing Aaron going in circles and then just falling on his face.
I wasn't going in circles. Just like you know how it is when you get that drunk.
Oh yeah,
and
it's bad.
The alcohol shits, which are finally finished, so I was like, "Fuck!" So I don't even. I'll give the guys the details. I won't give you all the nice details.
The worst thing about those is you never know how many times it's going to happen and how long it's going to go on. But it's never overly complicated or painful. But it's just going to happen for an extended period of time, off and on.
So I just made myself vomit to get. I was like, I need these spins to stop. I want to just lay my black ass down and go to bed. I'll shower when I get up because I was at the point where I wasn't even like drunk anymore. It's just like you still had the effects of it, but you're coherent. So I was like, I know if my ass gets in the shower, it's just gonna be bad. I'm gonna end up on the floor, water all over the place, naked, shower curtain on the floor, and all this other dumb shit, all because I decided to take a shower drunk. And I'm clumsy as it is, and showers can be slippery as it is sober. So.
I mean, I feel like that you could have just said the night got away from you and we could have moved on. You painted a pretty graphic picture.
Yeah.
You made me watch this movie. You got what you asked for, what you earned, what you deserve. And I hate to say this, but my wife did enjoy this movie.
Exactly. I told her she had good taste.
She's of sound mind.
I don't know about that. She didn't finish it. Because she was going to take a shower and all that stuff, but she said she's going to go back and finish it. She told me
it was probably a smart move to do it before you.
She told me, and this is what's more fucked up, right? This is the first time she's ever given me a rating for any podcast.
Nice.
I've been podcasting for damn near 5 fucking years.
You're welcome.
All right, guys. I know you guys. She's real high praise with you guys right now, but Chris, this is going to break your Caucasian heart. She does not like the way I feel about Nicolas Cage. She feels about Bruce Campbell. That's your father.
Oh, so
she just cannot stand him, which is just nuts. But anyway,
it's more mind-boggling that you guys are married.
I know. She gave this movie a 7.
Which one?
Which one?
Cage?
Nicolas Cage movie.
Okay.
She said, "Tell the guys I gave this movie a 7."
Okay, that's good to know.
And I guess no, it's not.
By the way, I'm drinking some Adirondack Brewery Iroquois Pale Ale. I just put out a new episode with the brewer there this week, so go check that out. Stories from a Bar. Delicious. Also, apparently 7%. Fuck, who knew?
And I'm drinking strawberry wine.
Strawberries. What about you,
James?
Chris?
James getting white girl wasted.
Hell yeah.
Got liquid air.
No, he's getting stupid white wasted. That's from the movie from the other night. These fools went on that fucking boat by themselves, the yacht. And if you haven't seen it, go check out the episode from Thursday
Stupid
night.
white rich people.
Yeah, movie wasn't bad though. It's called Dead Calm. Good movie, Chris. I think you may enjoy it too.
I didn't care for it.
I like it.
A lot of boring parts.
Never heard of it.
Just got to shout out my boy real quick, Hyper Just Better over on the Twitch chat. It is 2:08 a.m. right now for him in the UK, so thank you for coming through and
Fuck,
watching us
that-
right
that
now.
is early.
Thank you so much.
That is
And
late or early.
because we do want this to grow more. Can you please follow us on Popcorn and Pints
There you go.
everywhere, man?
Thanks,
Please.
buddy.
It's the only thing left he has on his
Huge shout out to you,
Facebook. Everybody else is sleeping.
huge
It's like
huge
these dumbasses are up.
from the UK. Big shout out to you. As a matter of fact, this episode's dedicated to you.
We'll get some tea and crumpets next
I'm
time.
gonna get his rating real quick for Unbearable because he said he's actually saw that one, but not.
Oh, I would love to get his
Ooh.
rating.
Nick Cage in a foreign country rating.
All right.
Ooh.
How do they like Nicholas Cage?
How does
over
Nick
there?
Cage play in other countries? That's an interesting question.
I'll let you know when we get to it.
We should
So,
talk about my name.
I can
Bruce,
see.
though.
I can see him really famous, like in Japan.
Chris, do you?
It's like Hasselhoff and him being super famous in Germany.
Yeah,
Like-
exactly. Like Steven Seagal is like famous in Japan or something. or
Well, no,
Australia.
he's like famous in Russia because he's a.
Oh,
Russian
that's it,
citizen.
Russia. That's right. Him and his fake kung fu.
Well, yeah, he fully embraced. But we should start with My Name Is Bruce because
Okay.
as fun as this
Thank
is, I
you,
feel like
Evan.
we're gonna get a lot more mileage out of Massive Talent.
I agree.
Really, real quick. Did you say what you were drinking, Chris below me? Chris
said air.
below me.
Yeah, liquid air. I left my water out there.
Well, you know what? I got to put the birthday boy up top in the top
Oh.
corner, and I keep the Chris brothers together. So
He's just separating us.
That's true.
See, one side is us.
He's trying to keep the balance of,
I see how
color.
this is.
Yeah, that's true.
Guess we're bringing this back to the 50s.
I mean,
This is all about segregation for
you
him.
got to slip you and James.
I was gonna say, if I wanted to go lightest to darkest, boom, we got it right there.
I don't see. It's all about segregation for Aaron.
I had you and Puerto Rico Chris on top.
Look, we got white chocolate. We got
Aaron, it
yellow
depends how you look
there.
at it.
We got
Some people
lighter
are
sweet
looking
coffee,
side to
and then
side.
We got milk chocolate.
Oh,
Or
You gotta
up and down. You know what I'm saying? Me and Chris are
All
on
right,
one
all
side.
right. Give me where you guys want to be for this night, Chris.
I
you
don't
I'll just
care.
fuck with you. I don't give a fuck.
no matter where you put us, I'm gonna make a joke, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what? Let's do this.
All right. Early ratings for Bruce. Let's get this going.
Let's get it going. All right, early ratings. I'm going to start with the birthday
My
boy.
name is Bruce.
I'm gonna go 7.
Okay. 7. And I will go with the Puerto Rican. It's not racist if I call it racist, is it?
I mean, it's a fact, so I would say no.
Got it.
And it's not derogatory.
No,
so I would say no.
you're specifically using it to distinguish between two people named Chris on the podcast, so I think it's fine.
So what if I call you Crackers and him? What was his nickname in the group? Puerto
That
Rican?
is definitely racist.
That's a little more racist.
I'm talking about the snacks because it's cheese and crackers.
right.
Racist.
Yeah,
Right.
I
no,
know, but
no
it-
point in history has that ever been used as the claim of
In
why
our
you call it
group
someone
chat, and
Caucasian. They remind me of crackers.
Hang on. Go ahead and give me your. I'll say my piece on it.
Yeah, I'll go 6 on this one.
6. Jamesy Wamesy.
As of right now, this is the one I couldn't really decide, so I'm going to go with a 6 for now.
Okay. I'm gonna be a ranting motherfucker tonight. I'm letting you guys know right now. I can't even fucking help it. But I'm gonna give this one a 7.5 for right now. I had fun with
Oh
this.
wow, that's a little higher than I thought you'd give it.
I was actually gonna give it an 8.
A little higher than it deserves.
Well, no, Aaron's he knows his thing. Horror comedies.
I 100% thought this would at least be up Aaron's alley, but that is even a
That's
little
really
higher
might
than I
surprise you. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. I like the silly, stupid humor.
I had the feeling that Aaron's going to like this. I don't know about 7.5. I was figuring like 6 or something or 7, highest. But,
Like I said, initially I was thinking an 8, but I'm like, does it deserve that?
damn, 8.
I just had a good time. Like,
Listen, I'm a fan of fucking Bruce Campbell, but I don't know.
It's not Army of Darkness or Bubba Hotep, but it's still fun.
Yeah,
It's
and also the first Evil Dead. Evil Dead, I can see like an 8.
Or the Evil Deads.
I did watch the Evil Dead Part 2 yesterday, which was better than this, but it's a different type of funny. Like that shit had me in fucking tears, damn near. The Evil Dead Part 2.
What's Evil Dead?
With this, it was just so ridiculous.
Oh,
he was
100%.
Especially the little tiny hymns and shit.
Yeah, it was. And I just had fun.
Straight up fucked up. Yeah.
What this movie was supposed to do is what it did in my opinion, is what it did, which was kind of just entertain and like that laugh, silly way, kind of turn your brain off and enjoy it. And I had fun with it. I really had some fucking fun with it.
It's great. What's funny about Bruce Campbell, like he's known for all these B movies and stuff. People fucking love those Evil Dead.
Yeah.
Yo,
what up, Hyde?
What's going on, buddy?
Again, big shout out to you being up at 2 a.m. to watch us.
Yeah, thanks for joining.
Talk about some movies.
Thank you, sir.
Shout out to you, man. Greatly appreciate it.
Bruce Campbell's career is interesting. Obviously, the Evil Dead movies put him on the map. And he's done a couple like more serious type stuff, like side roles throughout his career, but he's known for like these over the top B movies
that they listed in this movie.
Yeah.
They show like every movie he was in.
Yeah, but not every one of those is real. Like there's a handful.
Oh, I was going to look them up. I was hoping they were real.
No, not every one of them. There's one or two that they made up just for this. Like I don't know, Cave Alien's not real.
Oh, okay. Well, that would make sense because he's making like part 3 in this movie.
Yeah.
Or part 4, 3 and 4. Sorry.
But like everyone looks back at Evil Dead 1 and 2 with such fondness of how great those were for like the horror genre and like indie type horror genre.
Fucking love it. You already know.
Yes, buddy. He's my new European best friend.
Nice.
Yep. I pinned his message with the stars. So you're the star of the night tonight, man.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate it.
But it's funny to kind of have those two movies for him and then make an entire career out of like these B type
movies. Yeah.
Movies. Like he knows what he does, what got him there, what made him popular, and he wrote it and he's great at it and he loves it.
Yeah. Now, would you say he's like the top tier of B movies? Like the most famous actor of B movies?
I would say so. I would say
he's
so
up there.
He may not be in the best
one I can think of, like an actor like by name, like I know 100%.
Well, you know what's even crazier? Like he has, because he came up with Sam Raimi. Like him and Sam Raimi came up together. And so I
think they went to high school together.
Yeah. They've basically been friends since they were kids.
Wow.
And Sam Raimi has, of course, gone on to direct all these blockbusters, and he has such all these little tiny roles in them, and it's hilarious to see.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if it's on purpose.
Oh, it is. It is.
Like, I want these little tiny friends.
It is 100%.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably one of those things where he's like,
don't take advantage of like, yo, I want to be the main character.
Yeah, I'll take a quick 20-30K, like for 5 minutes.
Yeah,
I think it's more so of, hey, listen, I want you to be in my movie. In my movies for X amount of time per movie, just because it's going to be a funny gag that Bruce Campbell fans will really pick up on and catch on. And he's like, fuck it, groovy.
Yeah, I guarantee those roles probably all took maybe 2 or 3 days tops.
Yeah.
No more than a week. But it's
just like Stan Lee. Stan Lee's like in all of his movies.
Speaking of Bruce Campbell and Sam Raimi, this is a movie I feel like is a really excellent. It's a horror film. It's called Intruder. It's on Tubi and other free things like that, but it is fucking awesome. Like this is for like a solo.
I
Slash.
didn't know Sam Raimi made this.
Yeah, and
It's
then
a
Bruce
Sam
Campbell.
Raimi movie.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
And I believe him and
I'll
I
check
believe
it out.
him and Bruce Campbell play the police in this movie, which
Nice.
they're just
Oh, yeah, I think so.
hilarious. I know Bruce Campbell's one of them. Sam Raimi's face I don't know as well.
So it's a slasher stuck inside a grocery store.
Yeah. Yes.
Nice.
You remember we reviewed it a while ago, James.
Yeah, it was good. I like
Good.
that.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna bring it up again on one of these watch parties at some point. I'm gonna try to bring that up.
Nice.
It's I don't know. It's always fun to see these special, I think, director actor friendships play
yeah.
out throughout movie careers. Who like Leonardo DiCaprio is literally in every Martin Scorsese movie, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know. There's an interesting aspect to that kind of relationship when I watch movies that the director and an actor are like best friends, and they make a movie together. It's always an interesting aspect. It kind of adds a new wrinkle to the movie for me.
Yeah, the director's relying on the actor to get his vision across, and the actor's relying on the director to make them look good and bring out the best of them with his direction. So, I mean, that's a hand-in-hand relationship. That's
Now is
fucking how
Matt
you
Damon
get
and
something
Leonardo
priceless,
DiCaprio
you know?
really like that close of friends?
I think so.
Martin Scorsese?
Oh, you said Martin Scorsese. I thought so. No, who's Matt Damon's always with somebody?
Ben Affleck?
Ben Affleck, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Those
They
two
do
are
like
good
little-
friends, yeah.
They do
Real
little
good
like
friends.
Easter eggs there together.
But
The only reason Affleck's done certain roles or Damon's done certain roles is because the other ones pressured them and be like, "Dude, come on, just do it." Like,
Yeah, they're probably. I have
That's
no
cool to
doubt
have.
they're.
That's good to
I have no doubt they're calling each other, talking about roles they're being
Push each
offered and
other.
asking
Yeah.
for advice.
Yeah, of course they have to.
But like the things I love about Bruce Campbell, and I'm positive the first movie I've ever seen, I ever actually watched of his was Army of Darkness, which still remains one of my favorite movies.
Like across the board.
what's up,
Across-
Hayden? Nate?
Across the board, it's
I respect that.
a horror movie, just movie in general, or anything like that. Is not only he leans into what made him popular, but which is a lot of actors can do, but suck at it still. But he embraces it and he goes he commits, man.
Yeah.
He goes full showboat. I'm gonna take this. I know why I'm here. I know what I'm doing, and I know people love it and what
Yeah.
they want.
Yeah.
And I think that's what makes his movies fun to watch, like this movie in particular.
Well,
You're not when you put this on, you're not watching a movie for a quality acting, or quality story, a super deep anything like that.
and I just feel like he's just like, you know what? I have fun doing this. I enjoy it. Like, I don't dread doing this. I'm assuming. Because
Yeah,
these movies
he's-
play off as.
So I've read he has maybe 3 or 4 books. I've read at least 2 of them, and like he was ever since he came up with Sam Raimi doing the Evil Dead movies. They were all about independent, doing DIY type shit.
Yeah.
And he's been able to make a career out of that. That's one of the reasons he loves it, and that's why he still does all the movies he did and stuff like this.
And he's
I mean,
still
it
going.
makes plenty of fucking sense. So, like, especially in, I don't know about any other genre, but especially in horror, indie films are fucking very popular. Like, I know it sounds like an underground type of thing, but indie films within the horror community are very fucking popular and very well, like, they're very well, like, people just appreciate them. They back them. Like, they always support them and shit. It's crazy. It's awesome, but it's just crazy. Fan film, same way. I guess you can still call that indie, but a fan film, you know, where they have like the GoFundMe's or Indiegogos and they're raising funds for those films. There's some Friday the 13th ones, like Never Hike Alone. I definitely highly recommend that. That's just one that I've seen that stands out. There's more that I'm going to watch and do watch parties about. But I'm telling you guys, with some of these Friday the 13th fan films can replace some of the lesser liked Friday the 13th movies, especially like, you know, 8
Wow, really?
I enjoy
I
them,
mean-
but they look, sound, everything's better.
There's so many of them
Wow.
that I'm
Yeah.
sure you could find some to replace. But like even the bad acting, particularly from the kids in this movie, like at the beginning, like this,
Uh-huh.
their acting's fucking awful. But watching them get chopped up in the graveyard was fun as shit.
by the funniest fucking dude that made the sound effects and everything. He's like, oh yo,
Yeah.
cut his head off.
When the girl goes
like, what the
flying through
fuck?
the air and hits the hood of the car,
Yeah.
like that was
That's
fucking
hilarious.
funny.
They look like glowing insect eyes. Like
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
a fly or something.
Like, I mean, it was all right to me. Like, honestly, if it wasn't as comical as it kind of was, as some of the like prosthetics and practical effects for some of the like limbs being lost and stuff like that, if it wasn't at a, I'm not saying it's at a high level. If it wasn't at a decent level, this would have been a 4 movie for me.
Yeah.
I mean, but this
It
is the
definitely has to
thing
have the
where
comedy in it.
this yeah, I was gonna say this movie has to have comedy, because if it was just like a movie, a horror movie or whatever genre you want to throw it in, it was like this, but not funny. This should have
By
been
the way.
2.
Oh, go ahead, Aaron. Go ahead.
This would have been like a 2 for me, but because of the comedy portion of it, it made me laugh a lot. Not just chuckle, but like really laugh and smile and all that other happy ass shit. It was just funny. It just had its parts that I'm just like, oh my god, it was so funny.
Where the kid gets his hand chopped off, but it's still on the girl's tit.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Like, that was
The dude
nice
in the
part.
wheelchair that asked for the fucking autograph and fucking kicks him away. He's like, what's that song say? You like that? Okay, boom. Like,
And the
all
guy
right,
who
keep it
puts,
rolling.
puts the population 1 number lower, and he dies, so crawled over. And
So that's Sam Raimi's brother.
Oh, nice.
Ted
I
Raimi,
forgot-
or I think it's Ted Raimi.
Ivan? No, it's not Ivan. I'm thinking of the Ghostbusters guy, Ivan Reitman. Yeah, I think his name is actually Ted, and that's what the badge says.
Nice.
That's funny.
Yeah, because one of the roles he wrote. Hold on, let me see if I can find it in my notes. So one of the roles Bruce had was going to be So the roles of Wayne and the sign painter were written for Sam and
It's Ted
Ivan.
and Ivan and Sander.
Ivan.
Okay.
Yeah. Sam and Ivan Raimi were written for Sam. Like the Wayne is the Chinese guy that warns them about the demon.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was going to be Sam Raimi. But
Holy
he was but this was the time he was filming Spider-Man 3, so he couldn't do it. So Ted Raimi stepped in.
Wait, so he was the manager, right? Or whatever,
The one that's
he was
sleeping with his wife.
Bruce's manager?
Yep. He did 2 roles.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did the sign painter and his manager who's sleeping with his wife.
Nice.
So stupid.
Yeah, this movie was so ridiculous.
Both
But
movies connections, they're playing themselves.
Exactly. And that's why this was a last minute. It popped in my head at the right time. Like, connection-wise, these are like 2 meta films where the actors are playing versions of themselves.
Yeah.
It's
Name and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it was like I said, it was okay. It
Yeah, it was okay. It was fun.
It
I had
didn't
fun.
make
It was
me
funny.
jump from the thing. It didn't make me like I fell asleep watching it, woke back up, started back from where I fell asleep, and then kept going and got through it. But not that it was boring or anything like that. It's just that I was tired enough that the movie didn't fucking keep me up. Where some movies, like, there's no way in hell I'm falling asleep. I don't care if I haven't slept in 3 days. I'm watching this fucking thing. You know what I mean?
it was a good length too. It was only like an hour and 20 minutes.
20 minutes or so. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
I enjoy Bruce hitting on the kid's mom. I thought that was hilarious.
It was like the whole movie.
Through the whole movie, and she keeps saying, "Move your hand," until
Yeah.
there, where he said, "That's not my hand."
Yep.
That cracked me up.
Awesome.
When he's shooting the townspeople as they're running away from the demon at first.
Yeah.
It's like, stop
What
shooting.
what about the part where he's in his trailer? All the alcohol bottles are empty. He's drinking and not getting drunk, but he takes a sip of the fucking dog bowl and he's trashed.
Because
What the fuck is in that water bowl? Even the wife said, "It's like, did you get into the dog bowl again? Like, what the fuck is in there?"
he just poured up. Did you not see him pour the bottle of liquor in there?
No, I didn't see that part.
Yeah.
must have poured it in there.
That was his reserves.
There was a quick shot of him pouring a bottle of liquor in the dog bowl.
Okay. That's funny.
He was good. That's right. Didn't he take it out the fridge or something? Like, just open the fridge as he's talking to somebody and pouring it.
Yeah,
Wasn't he?
I don't
he was
remember.
doing
I remember seeing him open the bottle and pour it in the dog bowl. The dog takes a sip. Where he pushes the kid off the bike and takes the bike.
Yeah.
And then throws the old lady out of the car.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Yes, there is." Get the fuck out.
And then throws the cat out.
It's so, oh my god, it's just a lot of nonstop silly things.
Well, you gotta enjoy the over the top cheesiness to really enjoy this movie.
Yeah, this is the movie I couldn't decide because I was like, okay, 6. I was like, or is it a 5? I was like, it made me laugh. Is it a 7? So this is the one I was going back.
What about the birthday prostitute? So
that part was funny.
Agents, I love the premise that like just the side joke that his agent sets up that he has a big surprise for his birthday, and he gets into what he's doing for the town because he thinks that's the surprise. And then after he runs away and he's home, this like half converted trans prostitute shows up.
Yeah. But she said, "I'm going to post or something."
She's like, "Oh, I forgot what he asked," but she's like, "Oh, I'm only half transitioned or something."
Yeah, that's right. That show's funny.
He's like, "No, hold on."
Yeah, that show's funny. And what made that even funnier is because they came back to the joke. Well, not necessarily came back to it like that, but the whole sex part when he went and gave her the $100, he's like, "Just get out of here." So I'll see you later.
Like, because she yelled it. He was on the phone. She yelled it. She's like, "I'm still getting my money," or something like that. He was like, "Shut the fuck up."
Yeah, he was.
I'll have to take a rain check on the XA or whatever.
Yeah, doing the pig line.
Yeah,
we're still having sex or some shit. I forgot.
Oh man, it's just a whole bunch of silly shit.
Yeah.
I wasn't even mad at the fucking the samurai thing, the demon. It did not bother me at all.
No, like plus he's the protector of Bean Curd. I love their little
Bean Curd. It was like a whole like important shit.
I love that. I love the song. I loved when they cut to like a little song. So ridiculous.
Songs.
Trivia wise, what I could find on this, so there was a year gap between they filmed this. They did some test screenings. I should say, literally, all the shots of that involved the town of Gold Lick and stuff like that. Those town shots, they were on Bruce Campbell's backyard, basically.
Oh,
nice.
That's awesome.
I think he lives in Oregon, so he has a lot of property and stuff. Yep.
Was it like Shane
Wandy?
Wandy.
That's his name.
Wandy. That's right. Fucking so cheesy.
Yeah. So they built this fake little town, basically in his backyard.
Nice.
So if you want to talk indie, he's filming in his backyard for most of this.
I respect it.
Which is awesome.
But for a B-rated movie star, he had mad money. His yard's probably huge as fuck.
Well, what
land.
So they filmed this. They did some early test screenings, and then there was a year gap between when they did the test screenings and the final film. And that's because they showed it to some studios. The studios loved it and threw more money at them to make it and they made it a little better.
Oh,
nice.
Wow.
I can see that. I can definitely fucking see that.
That's basically what happened. There's some quotes, but I can't read all those. Not because I can't read, just because it's too many words and I've been drinking.
Can't read at the moment.
Yes. But and then from what I could read, like the room that the kid takes Bruce Campbell into with all that memorabilia and everything like that was his legit collection.
Oh,
like Bruce Campbell, like there's maybe 2 or 3 or a very small handful of posters they created just to fill in some space, but that shit was all real.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. That's another connection. We'll get to that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, the fucking yeah.
So, like that's
Sturdy's man cave.
Now, what do you think about people who do that? There's not many out there who do that, but the ones that have like their own toys and everything, they collect them all of their own.
I don't know, man.
Is that like narcissistic? Is it like
I would get the first one of each and everything and keep it, and then when I'm like on my deathbed or something, auction it all off and fucking raise tons.
100%, man. I've thought about this a lot. If I ever became like an actor or a musician or some type of famous person where they were making merchandise or something with my name on it, I would want one copy, the first copy of everything made. Just for my own collection or to pass on to like family or shit like that. Why wouldn't
the prototypes or
I never
misprint
thought
or
about
something there's only like 5 of them, you know what I mean, that they caught before fucking doing it all over.
I didn't think about it until I watched these 2 movies. I was like, is that something? Does that mean something? Because not every celebrity does that. Some celebrities will take a part of the movie, but not their like own character. You know what I'm saying? Even though
I mean,
Ryan
I would.
Reynolds sold the Deadpool suit.
If they well,
But
I mean, ideally, you have to approve anything with your name on it, but there's all this aftermarket shit and stuff like that. Probably.
yeah,
Yeah.
But if you're approving something with your name on it, I would absolutely want
I
one
guess that makes
item
sense.
of this with whatever it is with my name on it.
Hell yeah. Shit, I want a few of them. Fuck one. I'm greedy. I want at least 2 or 4.
Well, they have less value though. If you got the first one, it's gonna be the most expensive one.
Well, I mean, if
like the original molds or something, you know what I mean?
They'll cost you more. Huh?
one of the first
No,
batch.
James, it's true, but I feel like I'll take the first 4. Now I have 1, 2, 3, and 4.
I mean, we're in the realm right now of digital currencies and fucking like non-fungible NFTs, right? Non-fungible
NFTs.
tokens,
Whatever the fuck those are.
So, could you imagine having like the digital CAD designs of a toy that's being made or something like that? You know what I mean? Like, think of like Transformers having one of those digital CAD fucking files.
No, you're absolutely right.
I'll sell that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can sell that.
Is it NFT just like
I don't know.
Video meme.
I don't fucking know what it
Video,
is.
picture, song, drawing, anything that's created and there's only one or few of, you can put a price tag to.
Yeah, in other words, NFT means waste of fucking money. That's what it means.
And it's literally all digital, so it doesn't exist in the real world. You can't touch it. You can't do anything with it other than pop it up on your phone or show it to somebody on your PC or display it on your profile and go, "Hey, I got clout. I'm the only one with this."
It means you're fucking stupid. That's what it means.
Like the NBA and NFL will sell highlights as NFTs, and you'll be one of the only few to actually have those fucking highlights.
That's ridiculous.
So it's like trading cards that are
basically virtual something. I think.
In the sense of being the creator of it, I guess it's smart if someone's gonna pay that money for it. So you're like, fuck it, I made money for.
Listen, if I made some piece of video or audio that somebody wanted to buy as an NFT, whatever the fuck that actually means, sure, go ahead, give me money for you being a dumbass.
And here's the complete file. I don't even have it anymore. I was about to delete some of that shit anyway.
Imagine this. So a couple months ago, there was a woman that did something stupid. She ended up being a meme back in like, I don't even know, 2012 or 2010 or some shit. Maybe even before that. And somebody literally made it as into an NFT, put it up on a marketplace, and somebody bought it, and it went for like $2 million or something like that.
Yep.
And she gets zero of it because she wasn't the one that created it. She didn't do anything. She was just the subject of it. And it's like, what the fuck? Up. You know what I mean? She got made fun of then and ridiculed, and now she's getting laughed at because she ain't make money off her own stupidity.
Isn't that kind of crazy though? Like how someone can take like a clip or something like that, or just a picture and just do something that can be like a popular meme and then make money off of your likeness.
Oh yeah, it's fucked up.
That's fucking wild.
So someone could take our clip of me saying puppet puss.
Hashtag puppet puss.
I mean, could they though? Because because it wouldn't be the one of one because it's all over, YouTube and all that other shit. So it had to be.
If they isolated it, they just kept that and made it into a certain way and only loaded it up. Then yeah, technically.
I guess you got a point. Well.
That's the thing that's so weird.
I don't want to be friends with someone that isolates a video clip of James saying hashtag puppet puss and then sells it for money.
Unless they're gonna fucking get. Now listen, I'm all for it if you're gonna give us some of the money.
They won't. I want it.
I mean, a great chunk of it. If not, make your own.
Especially if there's no thing like because I'm in it, I can sue you. If people get away with it. Why would they give some money if they don't have to? They're not going to.
People are asking.
It's going to be up to the law and the judge to decide if there's, if there's any grounds to give you compensation. More than likely, I mean, they'll probably settle out just so that they can fucking be left alone and be like, all right, well, here's $100K. You know what I mean? Here's $200K. Just be done with it.
That's true.
More than that,
people are assholes. That's the thing, and spend their money on stupid shit.
Yep.
That's basically it.
Yep.
So from this
wheel,
this movie,
go ahead.
They technically announced a sequel to this called originally called My Name Is Still Bruce in 2010, but the title changed to Bruce vs. Frankenstein, and I remember hearing this years ago.
I think I heard about that too.
Yeah, but that since then and that's kind of evolved, and I couldn't find any on it, at least in the last 2 years since 2020. I remember seeing an article, and I came across it again about Bruce Campbell talking he wanted to do an Expendables style type of horror movie. With all the big names. And I think I may have sent this article to you, Aaron, or some time ago.
Because somebody beat him to the punch with the other one that we saw.
Fucking Death House.
Yeah.
What was Death House?
It was.
Oh, it's weird. It's bad. It's like a really bad B movie. It has like Kane Hodder in it. It's like a top horror icons kind of.
Oh, really?
All in one movie, but it's
all in a prison. It's like an underground prison type thing.
And you don't know what's real and what's not.
Yeah,
I couldn't find any.
Interesting.
I couldn't find anything progress on that, but I did find the latest piece of info I could find on anything kind of related to this was they were talking about possibly starting it as a graphic novel, and building a screenplay off of that.
Interesting. Very interesting.
And of course, there was talk of, I think fairly recently, animated Bruce Ash vs. Evil Dead.
Yeah, I did hear.
I'll check that
which
out.
I fucking want to see because they did 3 seasons of the show and it was fucking awesome. Bruce Campbell's body. I mean, Bruce Campbell's older. His body's beat up from all the physical stuff and shit he's done, but his voice sounds exactly the same.
Yeah.
Was he in the show?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, he was the fucking cop or whatever the hell.
Ash vs. Evil Dead. There was 3 seasons. It was a Showtime show.
Yep.
So he wasn't playing Ash?
No, he was 100% playing Ash.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It might be. It was on Netflix at one point. I don't know if it still is.
Yeah, it was. I that's how I've seen the first season.
I have the first season on DVD, but I watched the other ones on Netflix.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It had like mixtures, kind of like.
It was fun. I enjoyed the other
different types of monsters and shit.
Yeah, that's why I have the Pablo pop figure and the War Name pop figure.
By the way, I meant to tell you guys, Colony Center, the store that's across from Heroes Den or Heroes Playground or whatever, lower level by Cheesecake Factory at the end of the hallway. Yeah. They're having 50%, buy one 50% off, I think, or something like that, or 50%
pop figures.
Yeah,
the pop figure store.
Here we go.
That has like rows and rows of pop figures.
No, that's the one across. I'm talking about the one across from it. So the one closer to the entrance is not the one that's on the back wall along with like Sephora.
Okay, I got you.
Here's my Pablo figure.
Vote for Pedro.
And my Ruby figure.
Hey, Ruby. Hair looks good, girl. How you doing? She's got a big head, but she cute.
I don't know. His movies are just fun. Like, I thought I was going to hate fucking Bubba Hotep, but that shit got me rolling, man. That shit
movie was awesome. I would 100% wear a Bubba Hotep. I would totally wear a Bubba Hotep shirt like the kid is at the beginning.
It's fucking hilarious.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I like his movies.
They're fun, man, but like you gotta enjoy the cheesy, over the top, intentionally cheesy.
The most serious thing I've seen him in is where he's hosting the fucking Ripley's Believe It or Not show.
There was this, like a spy show on USA where he was a side character. I forgot what it was called. They did that for like 5 seasons. It was in Xena. He was in. He had his own show where he was a cowboy or something for like 2 seasons.
He was in Xena.
Briscoe County Jr.
Forgot he was in Xena, Warrior Princess.
Shit! Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
that's my shit. Back to back, Hercules and Xena, man.
Man. If you look at his IMDb, it's insane.
Yeah, he got some.
He was on the fucking Ellen DeGeneres show.
Yeah,
he dated Ellen on the show before she came out as gay.
Wow!
Oh wow!
Look
at a B-rated star.
So
he's top tier. He's top tier.
He's been around that long.
B movies. He's like the Godfather of B movies.
Kudos to him for being able to turn that into the career that he has.
Exactly, and it's like he's having fun with it still.
Yeah. From every impression I get, he still loves what he does, what he's done, and what he wants.
Shoot like 4 or 5 movies every year or 2, and you're good. You're making probably $100K a year, no problem, chilling.
Very, 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 very true. You guys.
Did you ever spin the wheel? I lost
No.
track.
No,
Yeah.
he was just about to.
I got it pulled up over here.
That 100 proof from yesterday, getting to him.
He's
No.
still a lot of it.
What's up with the Fruit Loops?
I'm good now. I'm good now.
Not
Huh?
a sponsor. Don't pay attention to that, people.
Not a sponsor, but can be.
I'm
I'm
gonna have to pee before we do unbearable weight here, but I want to see what
Alrighty.
I can wait while you go pee if you want.
I want to. No, go ahead. I want to see what this comes up with.
Let's see what the Wheel of Destiny has in store for our fate here on Popcorn and Pints for next Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join Chris the Caucasian from Stories from Babar, her with Sir Sturdy Star, Sir Sturdy, James, and your boy, the Worst Damn Gamer, every Saturday night here on Popcorn and Pints.
It's gonna go to 2019 wheel. Can we get to the video game wheel?
That what the gray is?
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Oh, so close.
It's always happened.
2000s.
Okay,
2000s.
so these are.
I don't remember what's on here. So
Me either.
These wheels are getting whittled down, though. I am happy about that.
Oh, nice guy.
Okay,
Oh,
nice
I'm
guy. Wait, my name is Bruce is on it?
Oh, you got to take that off.
I'm doing it right now. Oops. There's 4 movies on here.
I bet if we spun it, it would have landed on it.
Spin it again. That's all. Save that. Shuffle it up. And let's go.
I'm curious to watch Nice Guys. I haven't seen it, but I've heard a lot of good things.
I don't think I've seen it either.
Ooh,
we're gonna have a lot of
Anchorman, Nice Guys, and what's the other one?
We're gonna have a lot of 40-year-old virgin. These are,
Anchorman? No.
Yeah,
White
Anchorman.
Rabbit.
of course, it's gonna
I-
land on the one movie we didn't just mention.
Yeah.
What is this?
Who picked that? Is that a
Ibrahim.
Ibrahim? Because I've never heard of it.
The White Robin?
So can somebody Google it and see how long the movie is, please?
Oh, Lord
White
have mercy.
Robin?
Seriously,
it.
somebody Google it.
I got
I
it.
think Chris got it.
Just had to get my laugh out first.
The one movie we didn't just mention.
Didn't even know it was on there.
3.5 hours.
Movie.
James, are you serious?
No, I'm just guessing.
Oh, you was about to say we're spinning.
Hold on.
I mean, we got to spin it again, but we're gonna have to do it twice.
Well, it's got Ribisi in it, so that's a good start.
Is it in English?
It is. It's got
Okay.
Giovanni Ribisi, the guy who played the one that tried sucking a dick in last week's movie.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay. Oh,
There's,
okay.
there's the dicks again. There's the dicks again.
Woody Harrelson.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Who's that? Somebody Williams. I can't see the name. Hold on.
Venus, Serena.
Michelle.
No. hold
Montel?
It's going to Anchorman.
40-year-old
Yes.
or I've never seen Anchorman.
Oh,
on. Robin Williams. Holly
Oh,
Hunter.
You've never
Yes.
fucking seen Anchorman?
Nah.
Wow.
Holy shit!
Aaron, you're going to see some shit in this.
I
one.
am super fucking excited now.
It is an hour
Aaron,
and 40
this is
minutes.
this
No,
is,
I'm sorry. That's the Big White. I'm sorry. That's something different. This is the Big White. That is
Oh.
not the movie I needed. Never mind. Never mind.
Oh,
Wrong movie.
you got my
Abort,
hopes
abort,
up.
abort. The White
That's what she said.
Robin.
The White
movie.
Robin.
Remove.
Big White came up. Robin Williams, no.
Big white.
Big
I
White.
played that
Big White.
It's so long.
Okay, so we may
everything's-
not even be able to find it.
Uh-oh.
Because
It's probably a foreign name, and it's
we called the White Robin, right?
Yeah.
well, it's probably a foreign name, and it's translated in English, and that's what it means. But it's probably not called.
The Big
title's
White.
probably in foreign. The White Robin.
I'm just holding the wheel up here, people, just in case we got to respin. I'll put it back off to the side so you guys can see our lovely faces while we figure this
Man
out.
of the Year came up. No, no.
I'm gonna go. This
Robin
seems like a
Wright.
good time to go pee.
It's a great time to go pee.
The White Robin.
Okay, Google's not even finding it.
Okay, hold on. I'll give it a
Hold
shot.
on. Let me try one more time. Let me try. Should I try Bing? Like Christopher Robin. What's that cover look like again?
Oh, is it misspelled? Is it the White Ribbon? Or did
I
it
could
actually
be.
say Robin?
Tried
Did it
the
say
white
Robin
ribbon.
or Ribbon?
I don't remember because I already deleted the case.
Uh,
Ribbon.
yeah, it's the White Ribbon.
Oh fuck.
It's a black and white picture with a group of people. Lined up in a row.
Okay.
It's a white ribbon. It's not Robin. Strange
Well,
things
it's from
happen
2000.
in a village.
Oh my god, it is a foreign film, dude.
It's a German movie.
2
World
hours
War
and 24 minutes, foreign film.
Ooh.
So it's a drama mystery.
We'll have a vote when Chris gets back.
Well, it's not
say
3
that.
hours. It's 2.5. It's under the limit.
It's true.
So I say we just suck up and fucking watch it.
Fidel, Ulrich Turek.
I don't have nothing against foreign films. I read
Maybe
subtitles.
it'll be good. It might be great. I hope
And that's the thing, if we can find it. Because we had that issue sometimes too.
Yeah. So what do you guys want to do? Like hold on.
Let's see. So it says it's on Vudu for $2.99, Prime for $2.99, YouTube for $3.99, Google Play Movies for $3.99, Apple TV for $4.99.
We'll be able to. We should be able to.
So we should be able to find it.
White ribbon.
Okay.
The white ribbon.
It's called the white ribbon. It's not Robin.
Oh, the white ribbon.
Yep.
It's
What's
2 hours and 24. 2 hours and 24 minutes. It's a German
3
flick.
hours. So
So it says it's a drama mystery.
We'll see what happens.
Is it still?
Why is it in black and white? It's from 2009.
it's German. Most likely it's foreign. It's going to be in German. So it's subtitles.
Oh, motherfucker.
I don't.
Das Weeby Band is what it's called in German. Das Weeby.
We should have caught on to that the minute we thought an Ibrahim
movie
was in English.
Yeah.
I don't mind foreign films though. I
It's I don't mind foreign films, but we should have just known as soon as an Ibrahim movie hit.
Yeah.
He's gonna come out of the blue next week. And what's up, guys?
Foreign, black and white, 3 hours and a half. To 6 hours.
Okay.
And it's like a real event, World War One, Cold War. It's something like
we're gonna spend 15 minutes talking about that, and then 2 hours talking about Anchorman.
Probably.
Damn straight. All right, think of that. Next. Dun, da, da, da. The man
On
himself,
to
Cage.
the unbearable. Wait for
Nicolas
massive
Cage.
talent.
I'm making the Cage reach the
Oh, massive talent is an understatement.
Oh my God. There is one thing that stuck on my mind, and I'll wait after we do the ratings and shit. I can't believe. Okay, I'll just wait. It's fucking hilarious at the same time.
I need some water.
Go get your water, man.
I think he knows he's doing it on purpose.
I'll be right back.
We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
Oh, I can't wait to get into this.
Of course, you fucking assholes.
Aaron, come on.
Listen,
you
man.
gotta at least say this is one of his best ones you've seen.
Hold on, save that. I told you I picked this because I really wanted to see it. This had nothing to do with your
I
picture.
did it not. It's like I wouldn't go in, click it, and watch it myself unless someone's like, yo, you gotta watch this. Watch that.
I 100% wanted to see what this movie was gonna be.
Like
it
is more than I thought it was gonna be. Let me just say that.
Just the concept of watching Nick Cage play a version of himself was interesting enough that I needed to see it.
Yeah, I cannot believe it.
Yeah, and the reason I say that is from growing up in the 90s and watching his big blockbusters.
Yeah, me too. I watched a lot of his shit.
And then seeing him.
Speaking of that, we can talk about that while we're waiting. Now they're in talks with Con Air 2. I think I mentioned that. I really seen an article.
I thought I saw an article about that.
Con Air 2, I think National Treasure or something like that. He's trying to
well, there's a National Treasure. I don't know if it's a reboot or not, but a Disney Plus series. He's not in it.
No, I think he wants to bring the franchise, the movie back. I think
maybe. I thought I could have sworn. I could have sworn they were going to do a Face Off sequel.
You mentioned that one. I don't know if I've seen anything about that. This dude is trying to pump out movies, man.
He's a
fucking work mule. Motherfucker's like pumping out movies.
He's done so many indie movies that he finally hit a couple scripts that were actually good, and now they're gonna propel him back to A-list status.
Oh my god! Honestly,
Nick
well, we'll
Cage
get
is
to it.
making a fucking comeback, baby. Not that he was ever gone.
He was
Oh,
fucking-
he wasn't gone. You had no choice. He was
Not,
like a
not that he
he
had
was
ever
stuck to your
left,
leg.
like they said in the movie.
He never left. He was hiding. He was like hiding in the back where you can't
Buying
see.
his
Like
time,
the back of your arm.
Me.
Dun, 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 dun. But I'm telling you right now, I'm going to watch if there's Con Air 2. I will watch it. They're probably going to
100%.
ruin it. They're going to ruin it, of course, because it's a sequel. So it's a high chance, 99%. It's going to be shit anyway.
What's great is this
Wait.
movie starts out with a Con Air clip.
Yeah.
Did I miss something? Is there going to be a sequel to this?
There was an article
No,
about
we're
them
talking
talking
about Con Air 2. Con Air 2.
Oh,
Con Air 2.
because
Yo, another real quick, another meme that made me laugh. Everybody seen the Aaron Rodgers thing going to practice?
Oh,
Looking like
yeah.
Nick Cage? He really
Going up
did look
like
like
Nick
Nick
Cage from
Cage.
Con Air.
That's fucking hilarious.
it's hilarious.
That's
hilarious.
Let's do it,
All right,
man.
Are we doing
Yeah, I'm in. I'm locked
So we
in.
can start
do
talking
it.
about this.
Oh, one more.
Come on, man.
We got to do this.
Killing me here.
You guys,
He's
listen.
You should have
is
been
Nick Cage,
prepared
dude.
for this. You knew it was coming.
Well, don't have to zoom
Yeah,
up on it. Zoom on go first.
you're prolonging the inevitable.
I'll go first. Ready?
Oh, hey! This was my pick.
Oh, oh, that's right. Your birthday. You go
Yeah.
first. Get to Chris.
Fucking 8.
Oh,
8.
okay.
This movie was everything I wanted to be and more.
7. Eight. All right.
8 dance, baby. 8 dance all day, all night, and it has nothing to do with Sturdy's hate
8.
for it.
Yo,
No,
it's
it doesn't.
surprising.
Neither did my 8.
surprising.
Neither did my 8.
It surprised me. I couldn't believe it. It's a high 7. It's a solid 7.
What did you give? Hang on.
I gave a 6 for the other one.
The other movie?
It was fun, but it wasn't like I wasn't super.
What did you give the other movie? I have Puerto Rican Chris's ratings. What did you give for My Name Is Bruce? A 6, right?
I gave it a 7.
7. All right.
Not Aaron. Let me guess. -10. He hates Cage so much, even though the movie's good. He's like,
Hold on. What does everybody think he's gonna give it?
Oh, it's gonna be in a negative. -6.
I think he's gonna give it a 5.
1.
Ooh, no, he hates Cage too much.
1.
There's no fucking way.
I have never watched something that pissed me off this much.
Even Blood Lake.
It's better than Blood Lake, I'll say that, but this just pissed me off. -8.
-8.
What?
So almost Blood Lake level.
Just
You
me.
hate. It's not.
Hold on.
He's watching the story. He's hating
No,
so much.
hold
for
on.
He
Cage.
just doesn't like Cage. That's not even an actual review. You didn't
No.
even take the movie
But there
in
was
for
key
what it
things about
was.
this movie that made it good.
Hold on. I thought about this the entire time I watched this movie. I want to, let's say you picked any other actor on the planet, one you liked, doesn't matter who, and you put them in Nicolas Cage's role.
Let's say Robert Downey
Movie.
Jr. played himself. He was the character in this.
What would you think?
I can't answer that because I'd have to see it. That's not what it is. It's fucking Nicolas Cage, and
Part of me feels like he blinked out the movie. He probably don't even know what the fuck was going on. He probably just seen Cage and a fucking wax figure of Cage, and he just seen Cage
He saw
everywhere. He's
glimpses.
fucking losing his mind.
Glimpses.
It was a fucking Nicolas Cage overload. It was too much. It was too much.
Dude, you're crazy. The storyline was decent.
It sucked.
Listen,
I thought it was fucking interesting.
I am I wanted to see this movie. I didn't know what to expect, and I was surprised, shocked even that I'm like, this is a pretty great premise.
This is
you, Sturdy.
level of old Cage, like Con Air Cage.
All of you.
Con Air and fucking like Face Off Cage. This is like he's going back.
Nah.
He's like where he like
Hold on, like
there's
there's
a spotlight. He's like, yo, Cage time.
obviously the connection between these two movies is that they're playing exaggerated versions of themselves. It's not something new. It's been done, but it hasn't been done super often, but I thought the premise for this in that scenario was awesome. It's not something I've seen.
Yeah, where
And
the actor gets to work with the government. By
Yeah,
accident.
and
They're
there's
like,
even
yo,
enough. Like, there's even enough twists that I'm like, oh, okay, it works.
Yo, the comedy style, yo. I like the fucking the guy's personality that like is in love with Nick Cage.
Pedro Pascal, he's awesome.
Yeah.
He was awesome.
He was an awesome character, man. I
He
thought
was
he
like
did
shy,
really good. Real great,
yeah,
great
like,
acting.
a shy fan. Like, that was fun. Like, this entire movie was,
where they're able to kill each other.
the shoes was great. This entire movie was just fucking fun.
As they keep going through their development of their story,
I love
telling you what's about to happen in the movie itself, and it's like it turned into a Hollywood blockbuster by the end. I fucking love it.
Guys are watching us. And then Ron is going over the wall and shit. And they did that comedy thing where the guy went around. He was like, "Oh, I didn't know you go."
I loved.
They look over and they're still sitting right there. Like, you didn't go anywhere.
They went right back where they were.
I loved watching them become best friends. It made me think of Step Brothers almost.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Don't disrespect Step Brothers like that.
Dude, this was fucking well done. Here's the part. This is so I don't forget. This is the part. He must know this pisses people off. How many times in a movie did he have
to yell like 3 or 4 times?
His fucking yells.
His Cage yell like 4 times. Like 3 or 4 times.
One in his mind, the evil Cage starts yelling. I'm like, he knows people know this shit. I think he listens to Sturdy.
100%.
He's a secret fan of fucking horror.
What about the scene where he's making out with himself?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Wow.
I was dying.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Cage kisses rule, I know. Like, fuck.
It's fucking hilarious, man.
Dude, he
was like
was
so
great.
much of shit put together.
He knew what he was doing, and he just took it to the extreme.
Oh, man. It'll be really cool. I forgot to look it up. He didn't really have his wife and daughter. They're actors, right? That wasn't like real. It's just he's the only real one.
He's not. First off, he's on like his 4th or 5th wife, so no.
Yeah, well, I think he mentions that in there. My 4th wife, or I think he mentions that.
I don't think he numbered it.
But his daughter should. That'd be cool if it was like really his daughter in there.
It wasn't. So he originally turned down this role.
No.
What do you mean he turned about? It's about him. I thought he created this thing.
No, he did not create this. Like, the writers, like who
wrote it for him.
They wrote this for him before they even knew.
So they know everybody can't stand his fucking yell.
The writers wrote this, and they didn't know Nick Cage at the time.
We're idiots. That was fucking Demi Moore as his wife. Why did we think that was his wife?
No, it was at the very end.
That was Demi Moore?
No, at the I don't think it was throughout the movie though. It was at the very end.
Was that at the very end when she played? Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry, Sharon Horgan. I'm sorry, Sharon Horgan.
Oh, I was about to say.
Demi Moore was the movie version at the very end.
Yeah, Lily Mo.
The movie version where they made it out of a movie. That's right, because they created a movie together. This is the fucking weird.
I really like Pedro Pascal in this.
He was fantastic, man. I loved it. I loved his nervousness. I loved
best character in the whole fucking movie.
I loved his nervousness. I loved them becoming friends. Like, you could see him kind of falling in love with Nick Cage throughout the movie.
It was fucking great.
Like, it felt real.
Where he felt embarrassed. He's like, if you go in here, Nick Cage thinks he's gonna get murdered. Like, he's gonna see the kidnapped girl. He's like, you go in here, you might think different of me. And Nick Cage is like, I have to go in. He's still tripping on LSD, isn't he? They go in there. It's just a fucking museum of himself. Like,
I love that. I wrote that. That was a scene I wrote down. Like, we have to open our minds, and then he pulls out his what's that LSD? Like, fuck yeah.
He's like, fuck it. He's like,
I said that. No joke. I said that to myself when I'm watching this movie. I'm like, fuck yeah, this is gonna get weird.
He's like, no, you drive. You're a better driver. I've read you drove all your stunts and gone in 60 seconds. All right, well, let's go. Okay.
Oh man.
At the end there, when his cousin's shooting at him after they switch shoes, and they're arguing about who's gonna run to like their Bronco there. They're like,
you're faster.
It's like, you're faster. She's like, you basically giving me what amounts to penny loafers. And he's like, and they're both like, I like that plan, but what about this? And then he stops him. He's like, I'm gonna go with you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
when
know. He
first-
was like, okay, fuck it. You're right. I'm faster. I'm gonna go. He was like, no, I'm gonna go with you. They ended up going together anyway and running. They zigzagging and shit like a fucking cartoon.
when he gets sent on the first mission to get into the security room and he fucking touches himself with the pad.
The forehead.
That whole scene just gave me so much like Get Smart /
Yes.
Mr. Bean fucking
Yeah.
vibes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For like his physical comedy.
And he couldn't remember. He's like, no, I don't think I did. No, I did. No, then he started feeling the effects. He's like, oh yeah, I definitely
Oh
did.
yeah, I did. He's out on the ledge and
good.
shit.
This was a good one.
But
He falls
so
asleep and she gets him to wake up by saying action.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's fucking great.
that was good. Yeah, but no, Nick Cage turned this down for like 3 or 4 times when they originally asked him to do that.
Wow.
And he finally changed his mind after the writer-director wrote him a personal letter. I don't know what was in the letter. I couldn't find anything about it.
Well, good for that. Good for that guy.
I think financially the film broke even. We haven't heard anything. We haven't heard
I think
anything
he
from
wants to
Aaron.
end the show. He's like just sitting back looking around and shit. He's like, you guys got all that from this.
Because I'll
fucking
tell you
movie?
right now, I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. He focused so much on Cage, how annoying he was. He don't know what the story's about and what happened.
Dude, the fucking the shrine to Nicolas Cage was awesome with all of the memorabilia, all the
Yo, I
pieces
want those
of all
golden
these
guns,
different
man.
movies, the golden guns, the fucking wax thing.
Yo, he tried to
as much
buy
as it's
it.
like, are
He was
you
like, "I'll
fucking
give you
serious?
what did you say, 200 grand or something?"
No, 20,000. He's like, I paid about $6,000. He goes, I'll give you 20.
I wrote it down.
he's
Yeah,
sorry, not for
No
sale.
wonder
He's
you're
also-
broke. I think
You're
that was
still
also
trip
a
on
joke to
LSD
play on
too.
him.
He's just, and he was
I
complaining
wrote-
about it. He's like, it's so robust. He was
I
like, "I'll give you
wrote
20
that
grand."
down.
Idiot. I'll give you 20,000 for it.
I wrote that down. He's like, it's so disturbing. He's like, how much did you pay for it? 6,000. I'll give you 20.
That's fucking,
I think that was a joke at him spending his money.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
fruitlessly,
definitely,
you know what I mean?
definitely. Just spending money on stupid shit. Yeah,
Yeah, oh, yeah, 100%.
like he has like a fucking real like suit of armor and dragon or something. And
So-
fucking, like,
Bro, his jewelry
I-
in the movie, his rings and shit, his chains. I'm like, what the fuck are you wearing?
Yo,
I hope this is true, but Nicolas Cage also thought Javi, Pedro Pascal's character, was the best written character in the movie, so much so that he even asked to trade parts at one point so that he could be Javi and have
I
someone play Nick Cage.
agree.
He didn't even
That's
wanna
my
be himself.
favorite. That was my favorite character. I'm not gonna lie.
He
didn't
he
even
was
want to
awesome.
be himself.
He thought in the whole concept of the movie it would be more meta if he was Nicolas Cage's biggest fan.
That's hilarious. That would have been good too.
Now, I mean, that could have worked well too, depending on who you got to play Nicolas Cage, I guess.
Oh man.
This shit pissed me the fuck off. Just seeing his face so many times, I'm like, what the fuck? Why?
Multiple versions, so especially
You know
when
what's
in
fun?
that movie.
Much.
This is Nicolas Cage's 100th movie appearance.
Wow.
The centennial
honestly, it's
movie.
one of his-
The centennial movie of his acting career, and this was an
movie
appropriate.
about himself.
Yeah,
Played
One of
and
his,
that's
himself,
one of
played
his
himself.
best.
And one of his best. I agree,
It is. It is.
especially in a long ass time.
And he gave everyone that worked on the movie, he gifted them all pillowcases with his face on it.
That's good. That's a good one.
Started making drool on him.
That's
Which I
good.
think you can buy on Amazon.
That's
Oh,
hilarious.
no thanks, Aaron. Oh, Aaron's birthday.
Oh, it must
gift.
have been the one
Let's
that
chip in.
fucking they used in the film that you rub it one way and it turns red, and then you put it back the other way and it looks fine. It had the sequence on it that you rub it and it.
Yeah, he
changes.
messed up. That one guy is like,
He's like,
"Don't touch it." He had to fix
Yeah, it's like that's creepy.
it.
I heard what you said, James. Don't waste your money because I'm telling you guys right now, I'm going to throw it in the garbage.
Oh, you don't want to talk about
Tiffany.
that page?
So Tiffany Haddish was actually recommended to Nick Cage to fill in after Paul Walter Hauser dropped out. So she
yeah,
was
she didn't
recommended
have
by.
that big of a role, and she wasn't
No.
really that funny in it. So
Yeah.
I mean, I like her. She was fine in her role, but it wasn't
Yeah.
It wasn't really a comedic role or anything like that. It
Yeah.
was a very small supported role. And Demi Moore actually replaced Naomi Watts. So,
Okay.
which I don't know why you only filmed basically one scene at the very end. I can't imagine that took a lot of time, but
There was also that one guy that was in a couple movies. He usually plays the same character too. The cop who's complaining, like,
Yeah,
"Oh my fucking
something.
god, fucking
Dude,
you're having Nick Cage do
Ike
this."
Barnaholtz.
Yeah,
100
he played like the same character in a lot of other shit,
So
like a
100%.
side cop detective, like FBI type.
Yeah.
Dude.
100%. We need to watch Paddington 2 and see what the fuck this movie
Dude, that part made me laugh too. They're watching, they're fucking crying and shit.
And he's like, "This movie will change will make you question who you are as a man," or something like that. And like, we gotta
They
watch
get
it.
done watching, and he's like,
the sad
"You're
thing
right."
is,
He
I
just looks
watched-
back. I fucking told you.
I think I watched most of that Paddington 1, the first one.
We gotta watch Paddington 2 because I haven't watched.
I don't know, man.
I haven't watched either.
Me either.
And
I
I think we need to watch it now.
And he felt so proud when his daughter's like, he was like, "No, you pick." And she said,
That
"You
was
see Paddington 2?"
that
He
was
like,
such an awesome full circle moment when she suggests
Yeah.
Paddington 2.
I wonder how many other actors or actresses has actually made it to 100 films, like have
I'm
a
sure there's a
catalog that big.
I feel like there's probably not as many as we think.
I
That's
think there's a
true.
good amount though.
I'm trying to think right
hold
now
on.
who's
Well,
been in a lot of
big names. I don't think there's as many as we think.
Okay.
I think there's a lot of more
movies,
minor names, B movie actors that have by far
Movies,
certainly
yeah.
probably hit 100.
especially like horror. You know
Yeah.
how Scream Queens are. They're like in everything.
Mhm.
Like of Felicia Rose, how many fucking? She's probably over 100.
She's in a
Oh,
lot.
that's right. They
Yeah.
called the LSD divine inspiration. That's what
Yeah.
cracked me up.
Oh,
Um,
God. Yo, the part where he thought he was gonna he caught on to him about the fucking movie when he was like, we should make it like a kidnapping and everything. He was like,
Yep.
it's changing the movie. It's not the movie. Then he's surprised and brings his family. He thought he kidnapped his family and shit.
I don't know. I thought it was so well written. Like you have
It
the
was well written. It worked.
like you
Everything
have the
worked.
plot line that he's this mob boss trying to carry
Yeah.
out this big thing, and it just lined up so well. Like he brings the family shows up, and he legit invited them so that he could try to make up, but he believes he's gonna murder them, and just the storyline worked out really well. The one thing that cracked me up when they were going back to when they were trying to get over that wall. And he's trying. Nicolas Cage is trying to hold up Pascal there, and he's like, "You're too heavy." He's like, "I know my head's so big."
He's like, you do have a big.
And he just drops him. I was
It
like,
was
I have
Jelly tripping on LSD.
I have an enormous head.
I'm glad they didn't do the cartoon like the the colors and shit, but they had like a silliness to them. Like it made them goofy.
Yeah,
Like LSD just fucking made them all goofy, saying
they played that so well.
They
Them
did.
on
It was
screen.
fun.
Like that was great.
That shit
My
was
face is
fun.
hurting from smiling. So
Mine
much.
too, right here. This side right here hurts.
I loved a car chase where they're being chased by the two monks, and he's like, "Slam on the brakes." He's like, "That won't work."
Slam on the brakes. That doesn't
Yeah,
work.
he's like, trust me, that will work. Do it, do it.
And
Basically,
then
he's like,
they
I
did
seen
it.
in the movie. He took out the. He's like, is he dead? And then gets punched in the face.
Yep.
He was like,
He
no,
hits him with
and
the
then
helmet.
fucking like uppercuts him with the head.
Dude,
with the
and
helmet.
I'm not gonna lie, like the scene where Nicolas Cage is on the ground and the guy has the gun to his head and he starts yelling the line that he from the beginning of the movie that he actually read for the
He
director.
tried to sell.
That's another full circle moment. I'm like, this is fucking awesome.
It was. He actually had him like actually doing good fight scenes, like
Yeah.
legit, the gunfighting and shit.
And I
His
like
fucking
I
was
and
a fucking
I
makeup artist that made him look like the mobster that no one
Like
knew
the-
what he looked like.
the other
Oh,
crime
God.
boss. And I really thought it was a fun transition from the daughter throwing the knife to at the end there
Yeah.
to the actual movie version.
Okay, so I got one complaint about that whole scene there. Nick Cage has the guy by the head with the gun, right? He's surrounded with his henchmen pointing all at Nick Cage. This guy reaches down, grabs a knife, stabs him in the fucking leg. He goes down. He gets up, runs. Not once is he hobbling or fucking, not for nothing.
No,
Couldn't
no.
he have just taken the knife out of his own fucking leg and he didn't need a knife thrown at him from a moving vehicle or whatnot? You know what I mean? Like, that's the only complaint I have.
To an extent, that is accurate. They show no sign of him being injured or anything after that. But I mean, if he had taken the knife out of his leg and dropped it there or something like that,
Yeah.
True.
I probably wouldn't think to take
Well,
the
he didn't
knife
want
out
to
of my
bleed out.
leg,
He just kept
carry
it
it
there
with
so it
me.
wouldn't bleed out. He's like, he remembered, don't pull that out. Never pull the knife out.
You don't want to pull it out. No, that's only if you stab someone and twist.
Ooh.
Wow.
If it's a direct stab,
Oh, it's a
not as
stab and a
bad.
twist. You're in trouble, motherfucker. You're in trouble.
Yeah, if it's a stab and a twist, you're in trouble.
Oh,
That's the key to stabbing somebody.
Aaron, you are so quiet,
So
man.
silent.
This is like the opposite effect. I thought he was going to be losing his mind.
Okay, so what was your favorite part of the movie, Aaron?
Quiet rage.
He's
Fucking
but, yeah,
old. I hated this movie. It was just way too much Nicolas Cage for me. I cannot stand his. Like, you guys don't understand when I say this. I'm not trying to say this to be funny. I really cannot stand his face, anything about him. When I see him, it just like I was watching this movie, like I felt it. Like there was just this aura, and I felt it in my face, just like a pissed off face the whole fucking time this is on. My wife thought it was fucking hilarious.
Felt it in his soul.
And I'm sitting on the couch like this at first, and I'm just kind of like leaning back in the corner. I'm just like, oh my god, when's this shit gonna fucking end? Like,
I want to watch a Nick Cage movie in the same room as Aaron one day.
it pissed me off so much that
let's do a
like
watch party.
I couldn't even like I made myself a strong ass fucking drink. I just put the drink. I took a couple sips. I just put the drink down. I was like, because this is gonna make me angry and drunk. And
Yo, it pissed him off so much that it ruined his fucking buzz. He couldn't even get drunk. He's like, fuck this shit.
No, I would have gotten drunk because I felt like a light buzz because I was drinking like lightly. I made like I said, making strong drinks. So I was kind of sipping it a little here and there some through My Name is Bruce. And I got that nice buzz and I let it calm down. Then before the Nick Cage started, I sipped a little bit more. And I'm watching the movie and I'm drinking like I got a buzz, but I'm pissed. So I'm like, this isn't gonna mix like alcohol and anger. So people, if you have anger issues, if you're about to do something that's gonna make you angry, don't drink first.
Listen, I couldn't be happier with my birthday picks.
And it just
I'm happy with him.
One bit. I thought it
Yep,
was cool.
I'm happy with him.
And I'm glad 2 out of the other 3 really enjoyed them.
You would have been just as glad if all 3 of us hated this movie.
Maybe
Maybe even a little happier.
Honestly,
I
I
told
thought
you, man.
it was going to be at least a 5 for me. I thought it was going to be like a 4
This
or
movie,
5.
listen, this was even better than I expected, and I wanted to see it.
That's a true statement.
Yeah,
That's a true statement.
Facts.
I think this is everyone that sees that this movie exists is going to be like, "What the fuck?" And then they're going to watch it, and they're going to end up thinking that was better than I could have anticipated.
Just because of this movie, if I had to rate top Nick Cage movies, top 5, this is in the top 5 of the Nick Cage movies I like.
Dude, it's
I'm not a
light,
huge fan of
it's
Nick
funny,
Cage.
it's action, it's fucking adventure, it's comedy, it's a buddy movie.
Yeah, like a bromance. Yeah,
I want to go back.
To it.
Like I've seen Pedro Pascal in a few things, and I believe he's going to be in the Last of Us HBO series coming up, which is going to be.
Is he
I can't
playing
fucking
Joel?
wait. Yeah, he is. And I want to go back and check out his IMDb page and watch other stuff he's in because of this movie.
Wasn't he the
he's
Mandalorian?
a fucking good actor.
Is he?
I didn't see the Mandalorian.
I think
he is.
Mandalorian.
I think he is.
I never seen it, so I can't tell you.
I mean, there's a lot of the Mandalorian where it's his double that's doing the stuff because he's all in the helmet.
I don't know, but he did fucking great acting in this.
I love Javi was fucking awesome character.
Great character.
Nick Cage playing the version of himself in this movie that he does was, yeah.
But except for man, I can't believe how many times they did his yell.
Bro, he is going to be in The Last of Us. That makes me excited. And he's in Narcos. I'm going to have to start watching Narcos.
Oh, yeah.
He was in Wonder
he
Woman
was in
1984. I'm going to have to watch that.
Yeah.
Oh, I seen Wonder Woman 1984. I forgot he was in there.
It's not that great.
Wait, he was in the Kingsman? I didn't see him in that. I'm going to have to check that out. Equalizer 2, I'm going to have to check that out.
I seen Equalizer 1. I never seen part 2.
No, neither have I.
Great Wall, I still have not seen with Matt Damon, so I'm going to have to watch that.
Equalizer was a good ass movie.
He was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer back in the day.
Wait, what?
Was he really?
It's on his list.
What? I watched every episode. I cannot picture him. I don't know what he looks like when he was young.
He was in The Mentalist. Okay. He was in Burn Notice. What is that?
Oh, he did a lot of fucking.
Burn Notice. That's the show Bruce Campbell was in, I think.
So Bruce Campbell was in Burn Notice with this dude?
There we go. There's another connection.
Yeah.
Crazy.
He acted with both of these guys.
Yep.
NYPD
So-
Blue, he's got.
Pedro Pascal and Bruce Campbell were in the same TV show at one point.
Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go check this out. I'm gonna have to go check out for sure. I'm gonna have to start watching Narcos. See what's up with that. And then Wonder Woman 1984, still haven't seen. Gonna have to check that out. And then the latest Kingsman. Those are the three I'm gonna watch.
I haven't watched any of the Kingsman movies. Wonder Woman 84.
I seen the first one.
Wonder Woman 84 wasn't that good.
No, it wasn't that good. No.
Wait,
That.
James, you're starting to fuck up.
Okay. Every time something starts to fuck up, I'm always concerned it's my connection.
No, that one's James.
No,
Okay, so James is frozen.
James is giving up.
We could just leave it on the frozen picture of his face there.
No, he's gonna back out on his own. Probably gonna close the thing and back.
It's a good still though.
It is.
It is.
Brings out his beard stripes.
There goes
true.
there goes the NFT of James.
It's like the facial.
That's it.
It's
Snap it.
the those facial hair cum gutters. That's what it is.
those are stripes on a '76 Chevelle.
Oh,
So there's three
Yes.
Kingsman movies. I gotta check.
again, when I picked
Second
this
in the
movie,
break, okay.
I had no intention of upsetting Aaron. This is just a movie I've wanted to watch.
I mean, you could have just watched it.
I could have, but this is not a movie I can just watch and not talk to anybody about. This is a movie that you need to watch and be able to talk to somebody about.
Yeah, this was actually a really good movie.
This movie just fucking pissed me off.
And you didn't need to shut your brain off.
No. This is a movie that if I ever come across it on TV, I would just leave on. I'd watch part of it.
There you go.
Nah.
I'm not saying I want to turn it to another channel at some point, but I'd leave it on for a little bit and watch part of it.
I'm probably gonna watch it again with the lady this time.
I just changed the fucking
I would
channel.
100%. If there was somebody that wanted to watch this for the first time, or
You'd watch
didn't know this existed, but was a Nick Cage fan, I would sit there and watch it with them again.
Nice.
Just because I would want to see their reaction.
This was pretty much my reaction the whole time.
You just sat there in silent anger.
Yeah. I'm just like,
While your wife is dying laughing behind you,
yeah. And I was like,
having a good time, dying laughing, looking at you like, dude, what is going?
which would make her laugh louder and be extra with it because she sees my anger with it. She watched them. I think she watched at least half, if not most of it. But then she went upstairs. Like I said, she went upstairs to go shower and stuff and lay down. But she said she's gonna finish it. Actually, no, because she ended up coming back downstairs. I think she did finish it, but she missed a chunk of it because I was like, I'm not pausing it for nothing. It's just gonna play and get this shit the fuck over with because this needs to end as soon. The sooner this shit ends, the better. And at one point, right? So at one point, here's the thing though, right? So at one point, she asked me, "Can you wait to watch? Can you wait to watch this with me?" Because I was just gonna throw it on while I was working during the day, get it over with. So I was like, "Yeah, I'll do that." And then at one point, she was like, "Oh, so we're getting ready to watch it." And she's like, "I might just go shower and lay down now." I was like, "No." I was like, "No, you're not." She's like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "No." I was like, "There's no way in hell you're gonna go to bed now or go lay down and relax now and have me watching this shit by myself now, and I could have had this thing done over with earlier in the day because you asked me to wait for you to watch it." And she ended up, like I said, she watched the majority of it and she ended up coming back down. But this just pissed me off so much. Like, it was just too much of him. Because he's in every fucking scene, 97% of the fucking movie. And I'm just like, this is just too much. Seeing him, hearing just anything. It just pissed me off. I didn't even give a shit about the story, the movie within the movie and all this. He thought he was shooting the movie and all this other shit. I didn't give two fucks about it. I just could not wait for this shit to be over. I was just pissed.
Wait, you say you thought he was shooting a movie? That is not what happened. You did not watch it.
I don't care what happened. This movie pissed me off. Like, I don't ever want to hear of this movie again. If I never hear Nicolas Cage's name again, It wouldn't be soon enough.
I would, I would love so much to get your reaction to this storyline with a different actor.
I hate him even more. Every time I see him, I hate him more. Like the last movie we did, hated him more from that, and now this is just another level of hate. This is just another level of fucking hate. I can't stand it.
I think better the movie, the more he hates him.
The visuals. No, this movie was stupid. This movie sucked. Fuck Nicolas Cage. Fuck everything about him. I hate you. Fuck you. This movie just. I couldn't do it. I couldn't take it. It was rough. And you know what was funny? Because I'm sitting here talking about it, and she's like, well, why don't you just turn it off? I was like, I can't, because it's for the podcast. I was like, if it wasn't for the podcast, I would not even be watching this. I would not be fucking watching this movie. I wouldn't even think about it. Who's in this movie? Nick Lee? Oh, fuck no. You know what? No. Hell no. Like, I remember back on Horror Research 30 when this movie was first coming out, or when it was, like, mentioned, James brought it up, and he was like, I want to see this. He was saying he was going to watch it at some point. He didn't know when. Of course, because the podcast.
See, everybody wanted to watch this.
Not everybody. I was just like
I'm trying to figure out though, is he just acting when he does the scream and his face gets all twisted sideways and shit? And he's like, or is that like, does he have like nerve damage or something? Like,
I mean, I assume he's just acting.
because it's like every time he does it, it's
It seems like that would be more permanent if it was nerve damage.
I feel like it's every movie that he gets like loud, his face does this whole.
Well, did you see Pig?
I haven't yet.
Okay, I mean, his face doesn't get like that in Pig. That was pretty interesting.
Oh, okay.
No, you're black, James. Well, your screen is.
And there's nothing wrong with that. We still love you.
It's true.
Yeah, it's true.
James turned black.
Who's he related to? He's related to Francis Ford Coppola, right?
Yep.
That's his uncle.
Yeah, that's why he changed his stage name. I think if you watch the credits, I think he uses the name Coppola in this movie or some different version of his name that he only used maybe like 2 or 3 times. Just because he plays himself in different variants, multiple characters.
Yeah, I had fun with this.
It was a fun movie, man. I'd recommend this as just a fun watch for anybody that knows who Nick Cage is.
I would never recommend it to you. Not at your own risk. I definitely wouldn't tell you to watch this shit.
You realize there's enough movies out there where we can make an entire Cage wheel.
Nope.
Cage Rage wheel, baby.
I'll be taking a break anytime those movies pop up.
He has 100 movies. 100 movies.
100 movies. We should put those all in order.
Nope.
I was gonna say just pick the top 10. You know what I mean? Like 10% of them.
No, we did enough Nicolas Cage shit. We did
the blockbusters. Face Off, Con Air.
When we get to doing a wheel that's like about cars or something, fast or Gone in 60 Seconds.
Gone in 60 Seconds.
We'll get Christine on there for you. We'll get some fucking Fast and Furious in there. We'll get some Bullet with Steve McQueen.
Have your wife on and talk about it, Francis.
I'm good.
We need somebody who actually appreciates finer movies.
Yes.
Shit. If you guys want to watch trash, be my guest.
James, is James dead? What happened to him?
You should have just sent her in tonight in your place.
That
and just ran the show on the keyboard off the screen.
That would have been great.
I gotta show up because then you guys be spreading lies about me. People say, "Yeah, Aaron loved this movie." That's a fucking lie.
Aaron said he wants to move to Hollywood to meet Nicolas Cage and see if he'll
wants to be in his next movie.
I don't want to be in the same vicinity as him. I don't want to be.
What happens if he catches this and goes, "You know what, man? Send me a T-shirt. I'll wear it on my next interview."
No. I want nothing to do with him. I don't want any. No, absolutely not. This is just no.
This is one of the best movies we've seen in a while here on Popcorn and Pints.
Now you're just saying shit.
This was
I'm
fun.
not though. When was the last time we did 8s pretty much all across?
Constantine and Million Little Pieces were 8. Well, I gave it an 8, and the other one was a 7 across the board. And you gave the other movie an 8 and gave Constantine a 7. The Batman.
What did I
See?
give the Batman? 8 or 7?
7.
We've had a pretty good couple weeks.
Yeah.
You guys hear me?
Yes,
We
sir.
can hear you.
Yeah.
All right, you can't see me. OBS frozen and won't let me go back to it.
Haha.
Sometimes you gotta do the Control Alt Delete close thing and make sure it's like 100% closed, but
Yep, I did all that.
it ain't even worth it.
So
We're gonna
at
wrap.
least I got back on this. So
Just some
We're
time
getting
to
outta
say
here.
goodnight.
yeah, I know, right?
I gotta go run and get some
Good
burger.
night.
Closes at 11.
You gotta go. What?
So I'm gonna go grab myself some Burger King and finish Ant-Man
There
and
you
the
go.
Wasp. Closes
There
at
you go.
11.
Oh,
Get
let's
the
wrap it up
coupons.
then. I'm sticking with my 7 for My Name is Bruce and 8 for Massive Talent.
6, and I'm bumping Massive Talent to 8.
Jesus Christ.
Keeping my 6 for Bruce and keeping my 8 for Talent.
I don't know how you guys do
It was almost a 9.
I just thought about upping it, but 8's appropriate.
Yeah, the 8's the max of mine. I'm not going any higher than that.
I'm
It is still Nick Cage.
9 because this shit really bothered me. This shit like really pissed me off. Like legitimately pissed me.
What was the movie we just watched where he died in with his face in the fryer?
That was
That was 2 weeks ago.
What did you get at?
-7.
So he dies in that movie. He's not a main character. Well, he's a minor.
He's not a main character. He wasn't in the movie as long. So
this movie where he is the main character is literally only a 1-point difference.
No, 2. -7, -9. This just
You gave this a -8 at the beginning.
I changed that.
Okay.
The more we were talking about it, I had to change that.
I'm gonna say
I think you need to
your
compare
range
and
is
actually watch
listening.
the movie as a movie goer and not as someone who hates Nick Cage. And I think you might find some good qualities of the movie.
Nah, I can't. It's too much Nicolas Cage. Way too fucking much. I don't like his acting. I think he sucks. I think he does way too fucking much. I wish he would just do something different.
Come on! I say wait. The kids in the did worse acting than Bruce.
He does everything you hate in this movie.
Bruce did worse acting than Bruce. Than fucking.
Yeah, exactly. That's true.
I would never want to see this movie again. I wish I can just burn it out of existence for everybody so nobody has to watch this shit again.
Hey, so I'm doing a watch party of The Unbearable Massive Talent with Sir Sturdy on next Friday night.
Sir Sturdy will not be there.
Just hold up a picture of him.
He barely watched this one.
Do that to myself. But buy him.
Yeah, buddy. You can catch me, the Worst Damn Gamer, actually in about an hour and a half on the Midnight Matinee. We're still going down the MCU. There's only 3 episodes left. This is going to make the Ant-Man and Wasp film tonight our feature that we're going to be talking about. So come on through on Twitch, on YouTube, on my Facebook pages as well. I appreciate all of y'all. Come down, hit the TikTok. Make sure you hit the like, the subscribe, and the bell, and get in the comments so you know what's going on. Get in the conversation, and look out for all the new drops. I have about 6 or 7 new pieces that are going to be dropping this week for the Midnight Matinee alone, so you're going to want to make sure you hit the bell and you know what stuff is hitting down. You can also go check out our buddy of the Z Network, Dreams the Creator. Anything that has to do with the digital space, if it's photography, digital marketing, if you need somebody to make a jingle, you need somebody to videotape or photograph your wedding, he's the man for you. You want somebody to teach you to do it, he can do it as well. You can find him on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Make sure you let him know Sturdy sent you, and or the Worst Damn Gamer. He'll hook you up with a dope ass price. And then our buddy up in Canada, Kyle's running So Good at Scary over on his platforms. You can find interactive stuff over on his TikTok that you can stitch and duet. Tons of great horror content. And then on his Facebook page, if you're an independent filmmaker or content creator, you got a film is the limit up? It was 30 minutes or less, but I think Sturdy said now if it's a full feature film, if you want us to review it, you can also send it down in there, get in contact with Kyle or Sturdy himself over on the Facebook page of So Good at Scary. Sturdy's website or all of his socials, and we can actually do a review of it live. You can be a part of it if you want to. And then our girl Jo, of Any Last Words, she does a ton of different content in the horror realm as well. She does recipes, she does ghost stories, origin stories. She just started her own magazine in the horror realm as well. She's got content on TikTok. She has a Patreon you can go support her at. Find her on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch as well.
My turn. What's up, it's your boy Sturdy? And you can go to horrorstar30.com, as he just said, to get all of my links. I will have the Stream Lounge link up there. I believe my Z Network tree is up there. LINKTREE is up there, so you can grab it from there. But and what you were saying, though, with the full-length fan films, what I was saying I was going to start doing, if you guys send me those, the Watch Party Fridays that I just started, I would do those on then. And if you guys want to come on and be a co-host, kind of discuss the movie as the movie's going on, though, you know what I mean? Kind of say, hey, but, during this shot, if something funny happened when you guys are creating that scene and all that, I think that'd be a good fun time. I do have one or two people lined up. Actually, I've been talking to one Friday the 13th fan film. There's no dates yet, but it'll be on a Friday, and one for Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which I'm going to talk to them, and I may even try to do a watch party because it comes out October 21st or 22nd. I believe it's that Friday of October 21st or 22nd. And I mean, if I'm home and all that good stuff, I'm going to do a watch party for it. It's because it's going to be on YouTube. I'm just going to do a watch party for it. So, tune in for that, guys. Again, horrorstar30.com. You can find all my links. And of course, you can check us out on Popcorn and Pints with Dreams. We got to call you out because I made this shit. The other two, yeah. But anyway, we had people. Well, Chris had somebody else do his. Dreams did the layout portion of mine. Anyway, Popcorn and Pints every Saturday, 9:00 Eastern Time. We review 2 movies and try to connect these 2 movies. So make sure you guys tune in every Saturday and follow us everywhere. Popcorn and Pints, everywhere you can find us. Follow us because you're gonna get this entertainment from us. Stories from a Bar, great podcast. You get brewery talk from the Capital Region. You're getting independent musicians on there now.
Also, a Nicolas Cage fan podcast,
which is terrible. That's why I didn't say that. I'm trying to draw you guys, trying to get you listeners. So ignore what he just said. You can follow him on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everywhere listen to podcasts, including YouTube. And it's something you will not want to miss out on.
Especially if you love Nicolas Cage.
Even if you hate him, you'll still enjoy the podcast because I hate Nicolas Cage and I enjoy the show. You guys being here. Have a great night. See you in about an hour and a half, like he said. Peace. Thanks for popping by. Peace.
Have a good one.
Peace.
Yo,
say
Hyper,
goodbye
thanks
to
for coming
James J.
through. Haydenator, appreciate you for coming through and raiding. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys before you run. Hyper said Unbearable or Massive Talent, 8.5.